Hello, welcome to Latest Wealth, Mind, Money and Market. My dear friends, I am Kailash. I am a financial advisor, wealth coach as well as entrepreneur. I have been investing in the stock market and it's my passion to educate the people about stock market. Before that I was an entrepreneur, I failed in 4 businesses. But once I entered into stock market, it started giving a lot of wealth for me. That's what I feel happy to share my knowledge with a lot of people so that you can avoid a lot of mistakes and start investing in stock market. And wherever I go, whenever it comes to investment, I feel that only there are 3 wonderful investments in the world. One is the business. You can start a business and you can mint money. Second is the real estate. Third is stock market. Here I am not giving ranks, just I am giving a list. Anything, for some people they may become rich by becoming a business person. Some people they can become rich by investing in the real estate. Some people they may become rich by investing in the stock market. For example, if you see in the business, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, if you see in India, Ambani, a lot of people are there. Same the way in the real estate, if you see at present American President Donald Trump, he was a real estate investor. Like this, if you see in India, a lot of people are there who mint money in the real estate. And same the way in the stock market, if you see Warren Buffett, world's richest person, he made his fortune through stock market. In India, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, Ramdev Agarwal, like this list is endless. Every field, if you want to make the money, you can create wonders in the life. My friends, that's what somebody said. At present, your income is not due to industry, not due to business standards, it's not due to economic status of country, it is your mind standard. Whatever present income is due to your mind standard. Now when I talk about the stock market, recently I had been to one place. Some people ask, sir, you are saying that stock market always will make profit and all, but why stock market is falling down? My friends, let me tell you, stock market actually it is not falling. It is over enthusiastically, it has gone up. Now it is doing some corrections. After the corrections, once again, stock market will start rising. If you want, check it out in India. Almost for 40 years track record, it shows, if you see the graph of 40 years of Sensex, where from 1000 points, now it has reached around 30,000. That means in the long run, stock market is going to give wonderful results. Same the way if you go into US records also, if you see around 120 years record, continuously stock market is keep on going. In between 2 or 3 times, market has fallen down, but it has corrected. Once again, it has bounced back and started growing. In this episode, we are going to discuss how one particular stock price goes down. My friends, actually we have already given the reasons in earlier episodes. If you watch, we have given almost 20-25 reasons why stock prices comes down and the 4 important characteristics, 4 important factors which affects particular stock price to go down. That also we have created in videos. Please go and check it out and go and watch that videos. By seeing that videos, a lot of people started asking me, sir, can you show me clear examples with the numbers? That's why I thought, let us prepare one video how exactly stock price will come down. In earlier episode, we have created how the stock price goes up. In this video, you are going to learn how the stock price comes down. Let me tell you one simple economics, my friends. Stock market is nothing but some thousands of sellers and thousands of buyers. They're having some product is share of one particular company. They are not holding physically, but share of particular company. Some people think my share is more valuable and is going to rise in future. Some people think at that particular time, whatever I am holding, my share of that particular company might have become less valuable. That's why they are ready to sell. Any time in the stock market, please remember, when somebody is selling, somebody is buying. When somebody is buying, somebody is ready to sell. When somebody is ready to sell, somebody is ready to buy. But the price fluctuations will be there. How? I will tell you. If you are going to market, you can understand very well. Suppose one particular day, there was a lot of production of some particular vegetables. You might have seen in Andhra Pradesh, or you might have seen in India. One particular time, there was a heavy demand for onions in 2012 or 13. Even onions has come to 100 rupees per kg. Whereas the same onions, now you are getting for 100 rupees, 7 kgs you are getting, 7 to 10 kgs. That means production has increased, supply has come down. Whereas the same onions, which has toppled one of the government also. You might have heard, once upon a time, around 15 years back, onion has gone to 100 rupees per kg. It cost one prime minister to lose his position. Because say demand and supply, same the way, let me tell you, suppose one superstar is there, when he was in a limelight, all the producers were behind him, they are ready to invest maximum money on him. Suppose his 5-6 movies have become flop. Now tell me, can he demand the price for his movie? Naturally, price will come down. Now, whenever the producers comes, then what happens? Suppose you don't have any cinema chances. Now tell me, can he demand? Suppose earlier he was charging 2 crore per movie, now he might have come to 50 lakhs also, it's okay. Suppose producer says, no, I cannot give, I can give only 25 lakhs. What he will say? Because now he is already in the debts. He say, okay. Now he might have become character artist. He will be charging very less. Same the way in the stock market, when people perceive that one particular stock, one particular company is going to lose value in the market, it's a people perception. Of course, reality is also there and perception is also there. Suppose one company is going outdated, then people's value will start coming down. Yes, like Kodak. Once upon a time, one was the biggest company in the world. They were producing high quality film rolls. They were thinking that the film rolls will be having ever green product and always they will be having a demand. They are not forecasted about their competitors. What happened to Kodak now? Now Kodak has 150 years old company, they are closed. Same the way for Nokia. They were the market leaders in mobile phones, but they cannot predict what is happening in the market. They could not study, their R&D team failed and their marketing team failed. They are unable to anticipate. The management was failed in the anticipating future products like Android and smartphones. They are not entered into smartphones. Nokia has gone. Means here what happened? Let me tell you, my friends, the positivity and negativity as a psychologist. Positivity is like a medicine. It spreads very slowly. Whereas negativity is like a poison. It spreads very, very fast. If you want, you can check it out. Give one person medicine. It takes 2 or 3 hours or 4 hours, sometimes months to cure the disease. Whereas if you give one person poison, within hours, within minutes, it will kill the body. Same the way, stock market also what happened? Bull market means it will be raising the market. Bear market means going down. That's what one saying in stock market. Bulls come by steps, bear jumps by window. Let me repeat, bull comes by steps, bear jumps from window. Now let us go how the stock price comes down in a span of minutes. Let us take one real case. Let us start. Here I am going to show on one tabular column. Please watch the screen so that by seeing the screen, start understanding the numbers and listen to my voice also, so that you can have clear understanding. My friends, imagine XYZ company is going to announce the quarterly results. Today morning, they are having a meeting around 9:30 or 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, they are having a meeting and they are going to announce the quarterly returns. Quarterly results. Suppose they have not called much people, there is no hype in media. Naturally what happened? Some negativity in the market already. At 10 o'clock, the CEO comes and started saying that we are sorry, this time we could not perform very well. So what happened? In spite of putting a lot of effort, there was a big problem in the labor problem. There was a shortage of raw material. There was a less demand for our product in the market, and there were the changing government policies. So many reasons he started saying. By that time itself, people will come to know that this time company results are not that much good. Now he released the cat. He said that this quarter we are posing losses. We hopefully in next quarter we may come up. At the time, what will be the sentiment of person? If you are an investor in that group, tell me, what do you feel? Now by seeing his body language, their projections and all, now next to 1 or 2 years, there is no chance of growing up that stock. Now tell me, what will be your reaction? You want to keep the shares or you want to sell it? Naturally, you want to sell it. Like, for example, as I was saying, this stock market also looks like sometimes real estate. Suppose you are having one property in one particular area. For last 4-5 years, there is no rainfall. Now all the lands have become very dry. Moreover that, government said that there no agriculture activity should not take place. If you want to sell the agriculture land, people will be there to buy it? Nobody. Same the way if you see in the countries, whereas in US, real estate prices may be going up, whereas some countries always some internal struggles are happening. During the war time, real estate prices will go up or come down. Naturally come down. I have seen in one particular some of the cities, you might have seen in some particular places, anti-social elements started coming and joining in that particular area, and they started doing a lot of anti-social elements. Then what will happen? In that particular area, real estate prices will start coming down. Yes, same the way when company announces quarterly returns. I am giving one example. In earlier videos, we have shown what are the reasons for stock market fall down. Please watch that video so that you can have a clear idea. Now let us see. With the tabular column, we will show so that you can understand better. They have announced at 10 o'clock. Imagine some XYZ company. Just see here tabular column, everything just observe and you can see it. Suppose at 10 o'clock, last traded price was 1000 rupees. Now if you are an investor, what will happen? Now you got the news that definitely the stock is going to fall down. It may come up to 700 or 800 also, or 500 also. Now tell me, you want to sell it first? Now last traded price is 1000 rupees. Now some of the investors will be opposite of you. They think the stock, this price may go up because they heard news from some other place. Now buyer wants to purchase the stock at 998 rupees. Now what you will do? Already you are a desperate seller. You want to sell it off because your mind was there. Even if I get 900 rupees also I will sell. At the time somebody has offered you 998. Now what you will do? You will sell. That means let us take one more investor. He sells. Before you decide, he sells. Now what happened? Last traded price has become like 998. Now after 1 minute you are waiting. At that time, now the last traded price is 998. By seeing the last traded price 998, some buyer wants to buy this stock at 995. He gives the quote. When 995 comes, some investors already, there may be two reasons. They might have made a profit, or with the fear they want to sell it off, whatever it may be the reason. Or they want to dispose of this stock and they want to buy some other stock. Then what will happen? He will sell. Then buyer purchases for this 995. Now what happened? It has become like a benchmark. 995 is the last traded price. 995 is the last traded price. Now with the last 995 price, now the time is 10:03. Please remember, within the 3 minutes the scene has changed. When the last traded price is 995, some investors, they want to buy it for 992. See the 992. Now the investor who was having a more fear, what will happen? He will sell for 992. He is ready to sell it because he want to dispose of his stocks. He don't want to take much of risk because here a fear for him, fear is dominating. For other person, he is maybe forecasting, oh, this is temporary, long run we may get good results. With that hope, that some other buyer purchases with 992. Now what happened? The 992 has become last traded price. Now it will become once again one benchmark price for some people who are watching the TVs. I am giving just a theoretical example, my friend. Of course, in practically sometimes prices will go. I am giving with short, small examples. Sometimes prices will go with hundreds of rupees also, based on the power of the news, based on the fundamentals, right? Now, let us see. Now the benchmark price has become like a 992. It's not a benchmark in the psychologically mind. Now let us see the time is 10:05. At the time of 10:05, last traded price was 992. Now some of the seller wants to sell. At the time they'll be waiting. Some of the buyers wants to purchase. Now already it is 992. Now you tell me, you want, if you are an investor with a hope, you want to buy with a higher price or lower price. Then what happens? Some of the quotations will come in the market, say with a 986. Then here what happened? The fearful seller, he will sell for 986. All right, whatever it may be, let me take. Otherwise, I have been seeing for 5 minutes the stock is going down. Let me sell it off. He will sell. The 986 has become last traded price. Now, with some other investors, they see the news from the TV, from the social media, from the SMS, from the mail, or from phone call, whatever it may be. He got message and he got a little bit scared. He want to sell it off. At the time he puts the quote, oh, already stock is going from 1000 rupees, 998, then 992. Now it has become 986. Oh, the stock may fall down further. Let me come out of this trap. This seller thinks. Whereas buyer thinks, this may be a good stock. Hopefully you may make a lot of profits. Like some of the biggest long-term investors, they buy when they're in a low, right? Now this person, what will happen? Suppose some person is having some stocks, he will be ready to sell for any cost because his stop loss was 960 or his stop loss was 985. His stop loss may be 985. He might have kept stop loss. My dear friends, if you want to know about stop loss, watch some other video. How to keep the stop loss, how much percentage you want to keep the stop loss. We are going to create one more video. Please watch it. Now this customer or investors or trader, his stop loss may be 985. Now what happened? Now it has come to 986. Or his stop loss may be 990. Now it has come to 986. He got scared, or he may be wonderful technical analysis. Then he said, oh, he may be professional. If professional means, okay, it has crossed my stop loss, let me sell it off if he is a professional. If he is a scared, already 986, what to do? Immediately he will be ready to sell. At the time some other person comes, he say, I will purchase only for 980. If you are ready, give me, otherwise not. Of course, these and all not happen in the stock market. Nobody will be having interaction. Just to understand properly, I am showing, because here emotions plays. Already we have said in early episodes, emotions, fear and hope, exactly opposite. One person with the fear, he sells. One person with the hope, he buys in the bear market. Whereas in the bull market, it is different. Same the way, he quotes for 980 rupees. He purchases with the 980 rupees. Now, the last traded price has become 980 rupees. Just see, within a span of 10 minutes, at 10 o'clock, the particular stock price was at 1000. Now, 10:10, it has come to 980. Now tell me, what is the driving force in the market now? The fear is the driving force. Most of the retail investors, most of the losers, if the news, whether we don't know whether right or wrong, I am not saying news is right, I am not saying news is wrong. I am not saying seller is correct, I am not saying buyer is correct. I am not saying seller is wrong, I am not saying buyer is wrong. Here the concept is how the stock prices will start coming down. At that time, sometimes price also reversal will be happen. Just we want to make you to understand for the newcomers. My friends, actually, it is not a big issue to find out how the stock is going to up or not. With you are having some technical analysis, if you know how to do the technical analysis properly, there are some indicators, there are some points, some candlestick analysis. If you do properly, you can also anticipate whether price is going up or price is coming down. One. Second is by the external factors. And if you want to have full knowledge, please watch our earlier videos how the stock market price goes up. In 2 episodes we have discussed how the stock market price and stocks price come down. We have discussed in 2 episodes, and what are the important factors which control the stock market. That also one video is there. Please watch that videos so that you can have perfect knowledge. Hope this episode was very, very useful. We want to help the people. My friends, let me tell you once again, stock market is a wonderful area. If you are having a knowledge, you can create wonders. And if you are having a fear to enter into stock market, my advice is don't enter directly into stock market. Before that, please take the education by reading the financial newspapers, financial magazines, some of the websites. I am not saying all the websites, some of the social media websites. And otherwise, you can come and take the coaching. People like me, a lot of people are there to give the coaching. Take the coaching, because when you take the coaching, it is going to help you a lot. They are having a 10-15 years of experience. They are going to share with you. Whereas in internet, what happens, it differs from country to country. Whatever they are saying in US, that may not be fit for India. Whatever they are saying in China, that may not be fit for India. Whatever they are saying in Abu Dhabi, it may not fit for India. What I am saying, that may or may not be fit for some other countries. But if you learn from Indians, that is going to create wonders, because India is such a big country, and no other country is having such a vast population, vast human values, vast emotional things, vast political culture, languages. I can say India is like a mini world. If you know how to do business in India, you can do business in anywhere in the world. If you know how to drive a vehicle in India, you can travel anywhere in the world. If you know how to live in India, you can live anywhere in the world. That is the greatness of India. And that's what we want to develop Indians. Thank you very much. Till we meet again. Enjoy every bit of life. Have a good day. Wish you a wealthy life. Happy Kailash is logging off. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.